I am Dr. Patrick Adebola, the Executive Director of Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria, Ibadan. 2022 was a very good year, very successful year for the Institute. I'm going to highlight three areas that I believe that we have made a lot of progress. First is our core mandate, which is research and development, and that includes our provisions to our major customers, which are the teeming farmers in the country, the farmers that are cultivating crops, especially the 5 mandate crops of the Institute: cocoa, cashew, coffee, cola, and tea. In the area of research, we were able to refocus our research in 2022. We have a very wonderful in-house review where we lay down all our plans for research in 2022. We invited our stakeholders, external stakeholders, who convened here and listened to our top scientists presenting their research proposals for 2022. Input were received from these stakeholders, which include experts in the various disciplines: plant breathing, pathology, entomology, plant physiology, soils and nutrition, as well as value-added research. These experts were here. They reviewed all our proposals and they made significant contributions, and this shaped our focus for our research in 2022. That, I believe, is a great achievement, and it has not been done for quite some while in the Institute. It made us to be able to focus the little fund that we have on key areas that are going to make impact in terms of research. That's one. Secondly, we were able to distribute 650,000 seedlings of improved cocoa seedlings to our farmers all over the country, which are distributed through the various farmers organizations, through the federal ministry, and through individuals that approach the Institute for help. This, I believe, is also a very big achievement. 650,000 improved cocoa seedlings were distributed. Same for cashew. Quite a large number of cashew seedlings were also distributed to farmers. Same for coffee and same for cola. So I believe this is also a very good achievement for the Institute, being able to satisfy the farmers to some level in terms of providing them with very good planting materials for their farms, either to plant new plantation or to rehabilitate the old ones. Also, during the year, we've been able to use our flavor lab. If you could remember, a year before, we built a world-class flavor laboratory, which is judged one of the best in Africa. So we have put that into use, and samples have been received here and there for us to analyze and determine the flavor quality of such materials that are coming to our lab. We have been recognized at the national stage and also in the global stage. Recently, we are partnering with the Cocoa of Excellence International, which is situated in Rome, and we are organizing what we call the Cocoa of Excellence Nigeria, which I'm privileged to be the chairperson. This is to encourage farmers to do the right thing in the farm and to make sure that the cocoa beans that they are producing is of high quality and is of international standard. The lab is being used for that. In 2022, the Institute was able to partner with Littering World Relief, which is an international organization which we also call the Chorus International. And we jointly wrote a proposal together with International Institute of Tropical Agriculture and a few other partners. And we won the proposal of a grant of $22 million. I'm proud to see CRIN, under my leadership, have been part of that achievement. The project is on, and we are inaugurating the project in the next few days. So that is one of the good achievement or great achievement that we made in 2022. That is research. In terms of infrastructure of uplift of the institute, we continue with what we did in 2021. We were able to sink a borehole in the TO quarters that serves the TO quarters and also the fermentary and all the other areas. That is a very big achievement because for quite some time now people have been complaining that there is no water in that area. So that one has been sorted out. We extended our road network, the local road network, towards the SS, and with the little fund we have, that is also a very great achievement. In 2022, we also upgraded part of the administrative building, which is, as we have seen, very beautiful, looking very beautiful. We also renovated the Corpus Lodge in 2022, and how I wish you can just have a look at the Corpus Lodge. Very beautiful. We extended our fence from the 2021, the point at which it stopped in 2021. We extended it by almost about 580 meters in 2022. You can see that as we are coming into the institute, you can see that the fence has been extended, beautiful fence, and is almost completed now. We also put solar installation into some black spot areas in the institute to show that the areas are being lighted, and we want to prevent marauders and thieves from vandalizing our facilities. And we renovated some of our vehicles. Those vehicles that are down, we renovated some of them in 2022, and some of them are still up and running. That is that in terms of the area of infrastructure. Other achievements of the institute in 2022 is international collaboration. Like I've said, we collaborated with an international organization and won that big project. We are also working with other partners internationally to ensure that the CRIN is not left out when it comes to international collaboration. For the first time, about 6 of us left Nigeria for France to attend the International Symposium for Cocoa Research, which is a very big number compared to what used to happen in the past. That is an area where I think we also made a lot of progress, because we're able to meet with stakeholders, international stakeholders, partners, collaborators, and that brings the institute to limelight. Those are just few of the achievements that I want to mention for 2022. There are others that if I continue now, for the sake of time, let me just stop here. Yeah, 2022 have passed. It was a remarkable year, and we've been able to achieve most of the things we put on plan. This is 2023, new year. The institute in the new year has a plan already, and this includes one, research. We'll continue to carry out our research activities. As already you know, research is a long-term plan. We have a plan already. So for 2023, we'll just implement those plans. One of the things I am looking forward to achieve before the end of my tenure, not only 2023, but 2023 and beyond, is to see new varieties of our crops being released. Cocoa, cashew, coffee, cola, and tea. There are plans to do that, and in 2023 we work towards that. My research team have been organized in such a way that the focus is now mainly on how do we release better varieties of the crops that we have mandate on. That is one. In terms of infrastructure, we also want to continue with our infrastructural development. We want to continue to upgrade the administrative and laboratories. In 2023, we believe that the central laboratory that we started some few years back will be completed, and people will be able to move in there and it will be made functional. We've been developing or building the 1,500 seater hall. We are hoping that in 2023 that will also be completed and commissioned. We're looking towards expanding our road networks by a few meters depending on the budget. We're also looking at giving the institute a befitting main gate to complement the fencing that we have done. We're looking at making the main gate look more beautiful and complementing that beautiful fence that we have done. In terms of infrastructure also, we are looking at the quarters, not only here in the headquarters but also in the substation. Looking at a few upgrades of some of the staff quarters. Those are the things we plan in terms of infrastructural upgrades. We're also looking at probably acquiring a few research vehicles for the institute. In terms of staff welfare, we also want to continue to focus on the staff welfare. You can imagine how peaceful the institute is now compared to what used to happen in the past. We have peace in the institute, there is harmony. In fact, myself and the three in-house unions have been working hard to make sure that we don't joke with the welfare of the people, and that is why you see the environment is calm, people are doing their work as supposed. So we want to continue in 2023 in that line. Good rapport with the three in-house unions, regular meetings with the general house to make sure that there is industrial harmony in the institute. So yeah, in 2023 we have a lot of things in plan for the institute. I think that is also one of the areas we will continue to focus on. For the past 2 years, the type of training and the volume of training that has happened in the institute have never happened in the past. The training cut across all categories of staff, and that is what is contributing to what I earlier mentioned about industrial harmony. People are having more confidence in the management because those that hitherto not enjoying the training are now doing so. The training is not only for the members of the management, it cut across all categories, and we want to continue that also in 2023. For even the first time, we even extended the training to the union leaders for them to be able to know how to interact with management. So we want to continue with that in 2023. Research training, people going abroad. We have a few of our staff that had won scholarship and are going for either postdoctoral or short courses abroad to bring back the knowledge into the institute. That kind of arrangement we want to encourage and continue in 2023. For the junior staff in all categories, including the drivers, the field officers, we are also planning big for them in terms of training in 2023. So yes, this is part of our plan for 2023. I think collaboration with the international partners is key for development. We can't continue to rely on the subvention from the federal government. A time will even come when the subvention will be so minimal that it will not be able to do anything. So the way to go is to write award-winning proposals in collaboration with international bodies and to get the work done. That goes not only for cocoa, even for cashew and for other crops of our mandate. We have started, talking to partners, which is yielding some green lights. So apart from the $22 million won together with other partners on cocoa, we're also looking at cashew. Cashew is also a money spinner, and there are a lot of developmental agencies that are looking towards putting money in research, and those areas we are also looking at. The most important thing is to have confidence in the institute, confidence in terms of research capacity, in terms of personnel, confidence in terms of how do we spend the grant, do we spend it rightly. Those are the type of confidence that we need to convince the international donors and collaborators and developmental agencies that the institute is capable of implementing whatever proposal that we put forward to them in the way they want it. So, and I think the institute is gaining that confidence now. We are having the reputation, we have won one, so that is a very big plus. And the implementation under my leadership will be strictly to the letter, and that will serve as kind of an integrity test for us. So we are committed to implementing the project the way it should be implemented, and we believe once these international partners have the confidence in us, we have scientists that are very intelligent, scientists that can write very good proposals. So coupled with the integrity of the organization, I think we have just started, and I know many more will still come. I will speak of our interaction with general stakeholders, not only the state governors. One, the institute is very blessed having 5 major economic crops that we have mandate on. We have embarked on training and retraining in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, in collaboration with some state governments, the Cross River State Government, the Osun State Government, the Oyo State Government, and some other governments, that we invited their youths for training and train them in terms of how do we venture into plantation farming, especially these economic crops. We, particularly those state government, also we are collaborating with them. We will continue with this collaboration in 2023. We have the Cocoa Revolution in Ondo State, which is a very good program, and we are partnering with them, and we are even trying to see how we can produce what we call the seed gardens for them, where they will get regular planting material and supply to their farmers. In terms of the youth, we do encourage the youth to come into plantation agriculture. For the first 2 years, fine, you might not be able to start harvesting, but once your plantation is established, it will even surpass your lifetime. So, which means you can continue to reap the fruit of your labor for the rest of your life, even beyond, and you hand the farm even over to your sibling or to your children. So, we have been saying that this issue of make money quick is not the way to go. You should invest your time and money in plantation agriculture. Surely you will smile to the bank after the plantation start bearing fruit. So yes, those are the kind of things we explain to farmers, to explain to young people, that you have the advantage of age now. Go into plantation agriculture. Within 5 years, even less than 5 years, you will now start to harvest. For example, for cocoa, we have varieties that will start producing after 2 years. For cashew, when you use clonal propagation, after 1 year you start harvesting. You don't even have to wait like 8-7 years like we used to have before. So I see no reason why the youth cannot come into agriculture in collaboration with the various state governments. We can provide the incentive, the land, and other things that the youth will need. So yes, we have been working with various state governments and will continue to do so in 2023. Like I've said before, these 5 crops that we have mandate on are money spinning crops, especially cocoa and cashew, even cola and coffee and tea. These are economic crops that that can bring a lot of money to people that venture into it. Yes, we have the mandate to work on these crops, produce good varieties that the farmers can plant, and also to make sure that the farmers get correct planting materials as at when they need them. My advice to not only the people, not only the youth, but generality of Nigerians is that they should look into plantation agriculture. Cocoa, cashew, they are money spinner. Tea, cola, coffee, they are money spinner. Once you get the right planting materials and established and nurse them to maturity, you will continue to smile to the bank. You will know how much a bag of cocoa, a dry cocoa beans, is worth today. If you just a very simple analysis might be more than that. So, for example, you have established 3 hectares of cocoa. You can get at least 1 ton of dry cocoa beans, and you know what 1 ton of dry cocoa beans goes for today. That is the least. You can get more than 3 times of that amount, but I'm just using at least with 3 hectares. We are even going to the extent of giving planting materials that will give you 1 hectare, 1 ton. So when you have 1 ton of dry cocoa beans in the international market today, you know what it is.